Fuck, 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 fuck. Woo! Damn! 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 Fuck! Damn!
As we take a look at your updated bracket, Argentina, your first semifinalist. Up next, they're back in the New York.
Oh wait, there's a cap. There's a lid. Oh fuck!
Venezuela, Canada. That match tomorrow evening over on FS1. The winner has Argentina Tuesday night
Fuck!
on FS1. So Argentina.
Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch, man! Woo! Damn! Gee! No more heart attacks the rest of the way, please! Please, no more heart attacks, no more penalty shootout. Damn, damn, damn. All you have to say is all these people who act like Copa America is a Mickey Mouse Cup. Ecuador didn't make it easy for Argentina. They made a very physical game. Both teams are very scrappy. You know, they play more physical than they do in the Euro. Ecuador didn't allow any space, and Ecuador, they matched Argentina's physicality. They made a very hard game where they had to earn it all the way through, and that was a bad second half because Argentina just didn't keep the ball. Basically, they didn't keep the ball throughout the second half, and Ecuador just kept on getting it back, you know. But as long as you have Emiliano Martinez, then you feel great in a penalty shootout. This guy's been goated. Penalty shootout win over Colombia, over Netherlands, over France, and now over Ecuador. He's now 4 from 4 in penalty shootouts in major knockout competition. Oh, Messi, damn, I don't know why. It looked like it was going in. It was up the bar. Damn. Both Messi and Pinaldo missed penalties this past week, but he has Emiliano Martinez and the rest of the team are quite frankly there for him. And Messi says, I owe you one the next game. Assist, goal in the next game. Messi says, I owe you guys. You bailed me out today, but it's not about bailing out Lionel Messi. It's about team. Argentina are built to win when Messi plays his best. They're built to win when Messi's not playing his best. And ultimately, Argentina did enough to go through, and that's all that counts. Now, people don't remember how you played. The only thing that they remember is the team whose name is stitched on the trophy. That's the only thing they're going to remember. They're not going to remember how Argentina win. The only thing that they're going to remember is that Argentina won the Copa. They won the trophy. That's the only thing that they're going to remember. They're not going to remember how they play. Maybe they remember how much they had to suffer to win it, and they did. They had to suffer through this game. Ecuador made it really difficult. And this game shows that these clowns act like this is such an easy cup to win. It's not. They had to go through the same ordeal against Colombia, and Ecuador looked like it could have all been over. They had the last cross of the game. I think 2 guys were there. They could have easily won it there at the end. I mean, the 2 teams know each other when they're in Carnival, so anything could happen. And Ecuador have a good coach who coached Qatar. I think he won the Asian Cup with them, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a very good manager. Ecuador made it to the past World Cup, so they're not a scrub team by any imagination. The balcony is over there. I haven't seen the fireworks yet, but I probably will go out and see some fireworks there with my mates just very, very soon. It's the game got over, got to calm down a little bit, and we moving on to Venezuela. I think Canada are going to beat them.
Featuring the latest technology keeping you seamlessly connected. It's no longer JD Power's name, the BMW i4.
But yeah, whatever reason, Argentina just couldn't really get open for Messi. They dominated the first half, the second half, not too well. The midfield obviously was keeping possession. They made it very hard for Ecuador to keep the ball, but I just think that with the ball, Argentina could have done better. I feel, even though they didn't allow Ecuador to score twice. I mean, that penalty kick, damn. He was trying to look this way and kick the other way, but then that moment of looking the other way, he kind of sent it just a little bit wide to the left. He was not keeping his eyes on the penalty kick. He was trying to fool the keeper, looking one way and going the other way. We're talking about Valencia. So you can go farther, and so can your money. You know, if Argentina is gonna. Well, now they're saying Argentina don't have the most tickets for Copa America. They're saying that it's Colombia that has the most tickets for Copa America. Maybe because they entered the competition with 20 matches unbeaten. That is according to news reports. Colombia have the most. They have more tickets than Argentina. So it's not like everyone thinks Argentina is going to win. There's still people deeply brainwashed going with Colombia. They're going to lose. Not this week, but they'll lose against Uruguay. If Colombia have to go up against Argentina, they're not winning. Period. Argentina are not going to lose the final at home. Argentina are going to win the final at home. Argentina will prevail and win the final. Is that Carl's Jr.'s 2 for $6 double take deal? I get 2 jumbo cheesy, juicy, crunchy, multi spicy choices for $6. I need to do a double take. Yeah, bad night for Pinado fans. Hey, Pinado, where you guys at? You were barking after Messi missed a penalty. Now you have to get ready for tomorrow. The pressure's on. Good play. I agree he's not on 100%. Commentator said he's not 100%. Maybe that's why he's not 100%. He did say he finished the Chile game, but he says he wasn't at his best against Chile because Messi obviously suffered his knock. Just because he's able to complete the match didn't mean that he was certainly struggling through it. He's maybe still struggling through it. Wow, no goals for Messi before the semifinal. No goals from Messi. No goals from Messi. He still had 2 assists. He still created every team's goal. He was looking. He was going to go through goal on that corner kick. I think he was trying to go for goal, but luckily the teammate was right there. Good job. They took their set piece when they had to. Argentina, throughout the last 90 minutes, that left flank of Ecuador was just wide open, and they lost composure. They lost composure where they were supposed to be. They were feeling the tension when Ecuador scored there. Argentina lost their heads towards the end. When Ecuador equalized, there was just too much wide open space over on the left, I feel. I think Turkey are going to defeat the Netherlands. They got to go with the upset, and there's a lot of Turkish, German citizens. So I think Turkey are going to win. Calhanoglu, they won without their captain. So Calhanoglu's back, and I think Yildiz is someone to look for. He plays for Juventus. Let's see. It was just team spirit. They see listening to penalty. What's going on? This is a defining moment for the golden generation. You still win the penalty shootout, even when Messi misses. Ecuador didn't attempt penalty first. Argentina did. Argentina began the shootout. Messi missed the penalty, but it didn't face Martinez. He says, I got your back. You won the World Cup. We got your back. You're a great teammate. He doesn't bitch and whine when He doesn't get the ball like Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi loves his teammates. His teammates love Messi. They love him back.
Great scene right here. Emi Martinez in the red, consoling the opposing goalkeeper, and then making his way over to the celebration, dancing all over the place.
Now, I saw how tall this Ecuador keeper was. I was like, damn, this is a pretty tall ass keeper. What if this guy's got something in the penalty shootout and he didn't? He didn't. This penalty shootout could have been over even quicker. I mean, the adrenaline runs so high. Martinez on one of the kicks, he started his move too quick, but he went the right direction. But he actually killed that shootout. Is he the goalkeeper? Is my question. This is the greatest penalty shootout keeper of all time. Buffon is always the GOAT. He's Gianluigi Buffon. He's my G. He's Gianluigi Buffon. Forza Azzurri. But Emiliano Martinez is the GOAT penalty shootout keeper. The greatest penalty shootout keeper is Emiliano Martinez. 4-0 with Argentina throughout Copa America and the World Cup. He is the greatest penalty shootout keeper of all time.
You guys know his English was that good?
I was waiting for the translator.
Yeah, I was like, is that his real voice? Yeah, that's pretty good. That was good. France on the field hasn't been as good yet. Yeah, I mean, we're waiting to see that France at least.
I saw Argentina up 3-1. I thought they would win this penalty shootout 3-1 like Houston or whatever. But hey, Nicolas Otamendi, he loses his starting role to Lisandro Martinez. The substitution worked, I guess. He came in. I have to analyze the goal from Ecuador to see if Otamendi was at fault or not. But for him, winning penalty accepts a lesser role. He doesn't start every game like in the World Cup, and Otamendi had the winning penalty. So big up to Otamendi there. Big up to Otamendi. Big up to Otamendi there. He's accepting his role very well. I'm just changing the channel to the fireworks that they've got in New York City. And I think the fireworks going to begin at 8 or 9 o'clock or whenever it starts.
Some mobile companies make it hard to get a good deal. But at Cox Mobile, we know there's a better way.
Well, I like Venezuela for Argentina. We can preview Argentina. I don't mean to be hubristic, but Argentina 2 matches away. We're 2 matches away from the final. We're 2 matches away from the Copa. 1 match away from the final. 1 match away from the Copa. 2 matches away from the Copa. We get closer and closer to that cup. 2/3 the way there. 2/3 the way there. You know them Barcanado fans and the rest of these men. Oh, Argentina got lucky. They can't beat Colombia. They can't beat Brazil. They can't beat Uruguay. Watch them start barking. Watch them start barking. Oh, they're lucky if you go to Ecuador. You need penalty to go to Ecuador. Oh my God! They will start barking tonight. That's for sure. Start barking again. Turkey to win. Yep, Turkey to win. I think England's run of luck is going to continue by avoiding the Netherlands. This is probably the luckiest team ever. Yep. These Turkey fans are pretty loud. It's a home game for Turkey since there's a lot of Turkish migrants to Germany, so that's going to be a home game for Turkey against the Netherlands, I presume. The live stream for Cristiano Ronaldo against France. It's on. Let's end this motherfucker tomorrow. These Barcanado clouds thought he was finished. They thought Messi was done tonight. Argentina have a better team. That shouldn't be excuse whatsoever. Portugal have as good a team as Argentina. They're as good of a team as Argentina. Argentina just have a better coach. Argentina have Messi who can do more when he doesn't have the ball. He doesn't just flail up his arms and flop on the ground and start whining and crying to the referee and start sitting his ass in the box. That's the difference. Good link-up play. I didn't think Messi had great link-up play, but ordinarily he does have great link-up play. Maybe he is playing through injury. Maybe he is. I don't see no fireworks yet outside. I heard fireworks and I was going for a run. Last night I heard them. Hopefully I'll be seeing them nearby. Happy 4th of July, celebrating our country's Day of Independence. Congratulations, Lionel Messi. It's not just a one-man show like we saw against those who was playing Portugal? Was it Slovenia or Slovakia? I get the two names mixed up. Was it Slovenia? But it felt like the Cristiano Ronaldo reality TV show. He was taking all the penalty. He was taking all the free kicks. I mean, it was a big joke. At least when I saw the match today, you get the feeling that you were watching a team. They weren't force-feeding the ball to Lionel Messi. Lionel Messi doesn't demand the ball. All Messi cares about is Argentina through? Is Argentina winning? Is Argentina winning the Copa? Messi, the only thing he cares about is he doesn't care about stats. The only thing he cares about, how is Argentina doing? Messi, if it helps the team, he's going to want the ball to go through the playmakers like Alvarez and Lautaro and McAllister. Messi, the only thing he's concerned about is collective. So watching Argentina, it wasn't just the Lionel Messi reality TV show like we saw with Portugal and Slovenia. That's what it felt like. But when you watch the match, Seventh Denim, Ecuador were very physical. It's a South American match. Lots of elbowing, lots of jersey pulling. Ecuador, they knew the only way that they're going to win was if they match Argentina's physicality. In Ecuador, they played a very physical match. It was very chippy throughout both sides. I don't think Ronaldo would be able to handle South American football. He certainly wouldn't score as much if he had to play a scrappy South American game, because that's what it was. It was a very physical, brute, scrappy game. Argentina, they were going to play mean and dirty in the midfield. In Ecuador, they were going to match that. So it wasn't a dirty game. It was a very scrappy game. There's a difference between being dirty and being scrappy. All you've seen was scrappiness throughout both teams. And when you get through knockout, when you get to knockout football, you like to see the scrappiness show itself. Every ball is going to be fought like it's the last ball that could be won for the game-winning goal to preserve the lead. That's what it felt like watching the game. I think for those people saying FIFA boy, FIFA boy, Messi, FIFA boy, dwarf boy, FIFA boy. Alvarez took the ball at midfield. He should have had a breakaway to score the goal, but the referee blew the whistle dead because Otamendi was on the ground. Referee was not paying attention, but VAR Argentina. The referee, he prevented Argentina. They took the ball at midfield. It was one-on-one, Julian Alvarez. Referee, Argentina, this should have never gone to extra time. Argentina should have had, they took the ball. Alvarez took it. It was him and the keeper. Referee blew the whistle on that play. The referee was screwing over Argentina. They were. And I felt there was no obstruction. I don't understand what they were arguing or what they were looking at with the VAR, but I don't get the obstruction call. It's a stupid rule. I think it's kind of the same rule that kind of screwed over the Netherlands. I don't get the obstructing call, really. I think it's a stupid rule, and they need to get rid of it. I think that's what happened in the Netherlands-France game. It's a stupid rule. They need to get rid of it. And quite frankly, I don't know why they go straight to penalty shootouts, but it indirectly favors Argentina when you have a beast like Emiliano Martinez. Hey, think about it. If Argentina, if this match ends in regulation, then everybody who put even a simple money line bet, It doesn't matter if they bet a goal spread bet or Argentina to win 2-0 bet. All those bets lost in regulation. Argentina still win, but it helps the bookies. Everyone betting on Argentina to win in 90 minutes. I mean, who thought they weren't going to win in 90 minutes against Ecuador? So I'm just saying, even if Argentina are the favorite for Copa America, game by game, they won big on Argentina not winning in 90 minutes. So it was going to be rigged for Ecuador to win. 2 matches away. We're taking on Venezuela. For one, Canada got a red card, and they were helped by the red card in both games. They didn't do anything against Chile. It was a 0-0 draw, but they got a red card 27 minutes in the first half. They should have done more when given that one-man advantage. They were helped against Peru with the one-man advantage with the red card. Don't know if it was the right or not the right call. I think I was having dinner with my parents during the Canada Chile game, I think. My dad was like, "Are you watching something on your lap?" Yeah, I had my napkin. I had the Chile Canada game on my lap, whatever. But yeah, I was keeping an eye out the score. Anyway, I knew Canada was going to go through because Messi, his victory had to eliminate Chile. So there's that. But the fireworks don't get old. Seeing the fireworks show, it is pretty dope. Biggest fireworks show, New York City, NBC. So if they don't go 6-0 like I originally predicted, it's okay. Argentina gonna win in 90 minutes against Uruguay. It'll just be 5-1-0 instead. Lionel Messi, 51. God damn, no more heart attacks for the rest of the Copa America. And the Ecuador guy, minute 95, 96, he was never supposed to score. So I think it was scripted for the Ecuador guy to miss. Anyway, it just looks so real in real time, right? It looks so real. But at the end of the day, Argentina's supposed to go through because everybody's going to be buying record-breaking prices per ticket when Messi is playing at home at Miami. Not Inter Miami's home ground, but record-breaking ticket prices for the final. They just make it very. They make it look very real. I mean, it just looks very real in real time. But at the end of the day, did anyone really anticipate Argentina to go out in freaking quarterfinal? It's pretty cool to hear some jazzy music for once. I don't mind. Tony is angry. I'm not really angry at the game. I think for one, these Penalans who act like Ecuador is a scrub team. You watch the game. Ecuador played a great game. Ecuador they made it to the past World Cup. They made it very hard for Argentina. Ecuador get a lot of credit again for the way that they play, that they match Argentina. The teams know each other. It's a pride thing. They play for a lot of pride. It's territorial. That's what Copa America is. They play with a lot of pride today, Ecuador. They made it very hard. They made it very territorial. They took a lot of pride in it. Messi, and I don't like saying dog nado. I don't like saying bark nado. Let's not disrespect dogs like that. Dogs are very lovely and very intelligent. I just don't believe in saying dog nado or bark nado. That is a disservice to dogs. Quite frankly, excuse me. But Penaldins? They were cheering when Messi missed the penalty. It's the hope that kills Penaldins. It's the hope that kills Penaldins. It's the hope that kills Penaldins. It's the hope that kills them. Argentina for Copa America. The goals scored. I don't know. I feel like genius said Argentina win, but I feel like a mug, and I thought that Messi would stand a chance for that. But here we are, Argentina. It was 10 points for Argentina, and it's basically I should have thinking too much about Maradona, 60 years of age, 6-0-0, but really, Argentina going to have 16 points for the competition. 5 wins, 3 points. That's 5 wins by 3 points. Plus, the draw is 1 point. So that will give you 16 points for the entire Copa America for Argentina. Again, this was a bookies game because everyone was like, oh, Ecuador is weak. Yeah, Neymar is winning next. Messi's too hurt, so is he really going to do anything in 2026? I mean, Messi doesn't play every 3 days anymore. Messi's going to deal for injuries the rest of his career. He's not getting any younger. We've seen Pinaldo past it. This is crazy. Pinaldo and Messi with 0 goals, continuing past the group stage into the knockout. We are moving on from these guys. We are moving on from Messi and Pinaldo. If Messi scores 0 points this game, Pinaldo, it's funny, Pinaldo missed the penalty, but they still won the shootout. Messi missed the penalty, but they still won the shootout. The only difference being Pinaldo's penalty occurred in extra time, Messi's penalty occurred during the actual shootout. So it's funny how both Messi and Pinaldo, they needed a penalty shootout. Both needed penalty shootout. I'm just like, Christ, 95th minute, they equalized. Damn it. I was like, oh, before I had the heart attack, I had the blood pressure. Argentina, test your faith. Argentina, don't make it easy. Argentina have to suffer and grind out these results. They were trying to grind out this game. Argentina, what you have to do is go all out for the entire 45 minutes of the second half during this quarter semifinal format. You want to kill off the game in regulation. You don't want to have it come down to an all-out attack you're not prepared for, like Ecuador overloading the flank on the left. You don't want it to come down to it. Argentina were not ready for the overload of the left flank by Ecuador. Now you know it should not come down to it. I doubt Neymar will be the top scorer, but Neymar's going to make a difference as a leader and as a heart and soul of the team kind of figure. If Barca don't score a goal against the Uruguay, then Neymar is going to come back, and a squad without many caps Brazil are very young, great players, but they don't have much international experience. What Neymar is going to be is he's going to be a leader like Messi, where these new players for Argentina, Messi becomes the leader, the heart and the soul. I believe Neymar is going to be a leader for them. These guys in middle school and all of that, the guys on Brazil probably like Neymar. They idolize Neymar. So I think they have a lot of respect for Neymar. Off the bench, starting for Brazil, I think they're deep enough to where they can make halftime substitutions and they'll just be the fresher team coming off of halftime. Just a fresher front line against a back three, back four that will have to play an entire 90 minutes. But when you have Vinicius and Neymar and Endrick and Rodrigo, then you can make substitution at halftime, really, and you have fresher legs on a tired defense. I mean, I think Brazil would be very uh, flexible tactically if you do include Neymar. There is a role for Neymar on this team, most importantly as a leader, as a guy who, how many caps does the rest of the team have compared to Neymar, right? There's no Fabinho, there's no Coutinho. They lost a lot. Anyway, he'll be here for the Saturday stream, the Uruguay and Brazil. Friday gonna be killer. Spain against Germany, and yeah, you're gonna see Cristiano Ronaldo's career end tomorrow. Argentina won. Argentina has won. Wow. That was a nerve-wracking end to the game. That was nerve-wracking part of the game. Oh my god. Oh my god. Son of a bitch. I know I expected a lot more from Argentina, but again, I don't believe in stats. I don't believe in all of that. Remember, knockout football, they will not remember how Argentina played. The only thing they'll remember is the victor's name that's stitched on the trophy. That's the only thing they remember. That's my message for England. That's my message for anyone out there. But this team's not playing this, not playing that. It's irrelevant. The only thing is about just being the last team standing. It doesn't matter how you play. It's a weird game sometimes. Football is a weird game. The Emiliano Martinez formula, the Gianluigi Donnarumma formula. Italia, they won it because they won the past Euro because they didn't allow 2 goals a match and they won it with their keeper. They confused and they frustrated teams tactically, defensively. So it's knockout football. Goalkeepers are always a dime of a dozen. Emiliano Martinez is yet another great keeper. When I don't know if Patricio was part of Portugal in 2016, but Martinez, Buffon, Neuer, Casillas, great goalkeepers are underrated. In Brazil, between Ederson and Alisson, they they are just set from as far as penalty shootouts go. Even though Alisson lost the penalty shootout. Hello, Minaj, how you doing? How you doing? Did you see the game? Wow. Yeah, that last second chance by Ecuador there. You see, Copa America's not a Mickey Mouse competition. This is only penalty and bark. This game was not easy by any means. Ecuador had good chances to score. You see all these Euro-centric people, they're disrespecting Copa America. I think this Copa America needs Brazil to lose, so all these little ignoramuses that think Copa America is between Argentina and Brazil are completely ignorant. Because Colombia has gone 20 plus 25, 26 matches unbeaten. Uruguay defeated Argentina. That, they don't know anything about Copa America. What's Cristiano Ronaldo's record against Ecuador? Argentina had to suffer through the match. Is this a cupcake cup? It's not a cupcake cup. Argentina had to suffer through it. Absolutely. They had to suffer through the cup. They had to suffer through the game. Well, let's go to the final stat tally. It's just a scrappy South American game, and they're so familiar with each other. They play. It's a pride thing. Again, we go to the final stats. 8 shots for Argentina, 9 shots for Ecuador. 3 big chances missed by Ecuador, 1 big chance missed by Argentina. But Ecuador is a Mickey Mouse team. Let's dispel the notion that Copa America is a Mickey Mouse Cup. It is not. It is the furthest thing from a Mickey Mouse Cup. Venezuela are a very good team. They've done very well in qualifying. Venezuela will briefly make it hard for Argentina. Let's imagine. And then Argentina hopefully break through at the end of the half in the second half of the next game. Again, Argentina 16 points through the Copa America. 1 draw in regulation that ended in a penalty shootout. The 5 other matches should end with Argentina winning in 90 minutes. Okay, Maradona, 60 years of age. Why didn't we see the 6-0-0? It's because Argentina had to finish the Copa America with 16 points. I wonder what the amount of time is from Messi's last goal with Inter Miami to his next goal with Argentina. Now it's not even guaranteed he's going to score, but he's absolutely going to score. Okay, let's just about this notion that he's going to have 0 goals. Maybe Ronaldo, because Mbappe is going to beat both Messi and Ronaldo. Mbappe in the World Cup, Ronaldo in the Euro. That's how tomorrow's rigged. It's scripted. And Ronaldo sucks. 0 World Cup knockout goals. He's just foul. I think Mbappe he scored 0 knockout goals. I will note something in post game if I do see it. These guys are a brotherhood. They're a team. Messi missed the penalty, but they've gone through. Messi says, "I owe you one in the next match." Messi's not playing every few matches in the Champions League, in La Liga. I mean, these are different circumstances. Messi is just not getting. He's the same player, but at the same time, the body changes. So I question how, as much as we would love to see Messi win a back-to-back, it just may not be possible for him to win back-to-back World Cups if his body cannot keep up with it. Endrick is connected to Pele, I believe, yep. There's some people on here that talk with absolute certainty that Messi is going to win the 2026 World Cup, but you got to be realistic. Messi had muscular injuries even with Inter Miami. It's not just a Copa America thing. He's been having muscular injuries with Inter Miami. Injury kept him out of the MLS Cup final. Let's not forget last year, too. Messi doesn't have to prove anything. He's the greatest player ever. He doesn't need to prove anything. Messi already said he doesn't need to prove anything. So he doesn't need another World Cup because he's the GOAT. He's universal at this point. He's immortalized. I wouldn't just look ahead too much to 2026, but you get the feeling with Brazil that it's an experimentation. They don't know who their best 11, 10 guys is, although I think they should play Douglas Luiz more, not because he's playing with Juventus, Forza Juve, and Bremer's with Juve, Forza Juve. Thiago Motta is now the manager, Forza Juve. I think Douglas Luiz is better than Paqueta. Douglas Luiz should be playing for Brazil. I'm like, where's the creative midfield? Where's the creative midfielder? Maybe it's scripted and set up for Brazil to lose, and the manager's only supposed to play Douglas Luiz until after the World Cup, after the Copa America.
For glassmaking that's passed down through the generations.
So again, I'll be live for Spain, Germany, France, and Portugal. It's going to be hilarious. You'll just be here to see what my reactions are going to be for the entire 90 minutes. Booing and hissing Pinaldo, and when the Mbappe scores, and be like, Mbappe. Seriously, why is he crying after missing a penalty? He's just begging for attention. He's narcissistic. He wants people to get their eyes on him. It's a joke. Seriously, let's end this Pinaldo show for good. Seriously. Let's talk about France. Let's talk about the champs. Let's talk about England, Switzerland. Let's talk about teams at this point. Roberto Martinez, I feel that Pepe is screwed against Kylian Mbappe. Pepe lost a step against a Slovenian attacker. How's Pepe going to hold up against Mbappe? Pepe is toast. It's not just Ronaldo that has to retire. It's Pepe that has to retire too. Both Pepe and Ronaldo have to retire. France are not playing guys who are close to 40 years of age. They're down to 9 men. France should be able to win. Pepe, he almost lost a step. He almost conceded. He was lucky. But against France, you're not going to be as fortunate. Roberto Martinez, why should he win Euro with Portugal if he couldn't cut it with Belgium? In my view, I think Southgate is better than Roberto Martinez. Southgate's better than Roberto Martinez. He made it to a final. He hasn't made it to a final yet, Roberto Martinez, with Belgium and Portugal. That's right. That's my hard take. Deal with that hard take. That's right.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I thought the best play would be Argentina to get a clean sheet, but here we are, 91st minute, ba-boom, kaboom. Knockout football, your best friend is the under 2.5 goals. Because, again, teams like to take their chances. They don't want to take too many risks. So the under is always a good friend, just depending on which match it is. Well, Ecuador finished 1-2-1. They didn't finish 1-1-2 like I thought they would because Houston's Camacho 1-12. But hey, even if they didn't finish 1-1-2 at Houston, they were still on the losing end at Houston. You think about the Camacho about Ecuador. Argentina is now 3-1-0. Wow. God, this is probably the Camacho you're looking for right here. Ecuador 31. I think it's Valencia who missed the penalty. That's Camacho 31. Houston's Camacho 31. So it wasn't the 112. It was the 3-1, the 3 wins and the 1 draw, the penalty shootout. That 3-1 is Camacho of Houston. It's Camacho of Ecuador. Should have looked into that 31, but at least now, if I want to have a post game for the game, then that's what we have to mention.
Good luck to all of our athletes representing the USA in Paris. It has been an incredible.
How does Emiliano Martinez do it, man? He could have stayed with Arsenal, man. Arsenal bottled Martinez. Like, they bottled Martinez, man. God, bottlers. Emiliano Martinez. They could have had him. Arsenal could have still had him. I don't think he'll score because it's a whole different beast to go up against Uruguay versus a team in a friendly. Friendly matches are played differently. You don't want to get injured. So against Uruguay, against the kind of Uruguay play, very physical, very grindy. Endrick hasn't experienced that kind of match yet. So I think it's good that he gets the learning experience. Don't get me wrong, but to expect him, although he's good at knowing where to be as far as open space goes. He has a knack. He's a smart player. He knows where to be open space to finish off a scoring opportunity, to be in the right place to where the ball just lands right in your feet. I think he's very intelligent as far as knowing where he has to be to have the ball land right in your feet. But yeah, he's out of the game. Vinicius referee has made it clear that it's rigged against Brazil. They like if you have a foul call like inside 10 minutes, maybe you get a warning from the ref. But no, he straight yellow card, and it was not even past 7 minutes. It was at the moment that the 7th minute was in progress, and he gets a yellow card. So fixer's already in right there. You just have to look at the Vinicius yellow card. They didn't even give him a warning. It was not even 10 minutes into the game. But yeah, Uruguay, the better team at the moment. They've done better in qualifying. Uruguay defeated Argentina over at Argentina. Don't know if it was Buenos Aires. Don't know if it was somewhere else. But Uruguay are the better team at the moment. Uruguay have not conceded a goal. Uruguay have the best attacking performance of the Copa America so far. Uruguay are the better team at the moment. There's some bad blood between Messi and some of these Uruguay players who Messi thought were being very disrespectful. They had a tussle back in Argentina when they were playing that qualifier. Messi's going to get another crack at Uruguay. I don't know what the player was saying that was disrespectful. I forgot his name, but there is bad blood between Argentina and Uruguay during that Copa America qualifier. So that's the most intriguing storyline as far as Luis Suarez plays for Inter Miami. Suarez, he's not starting for Uruguay, but he could be a super sub kind of guy off the bench. But without extra time, with only penalty shootouts, is Suarez going to see action in the second half of games? That's what I'll be looking out for as far as Luis Suarez. I thought I recorded the Argentina Ecuador game. Oh, library. I gotta watch that penalty shootout again.
2 years old, you heard everything you needed.
Happy 4th of July. Thank God Messi didn't lose. That would spoil the rest of the league. Argentina, 2 more wins, we win Copa America. Even though Italia did not have a good Euro showing, at least Italia finished runner-up of the Under-20 World Cup. They won the Under-17 and Under-19 competitions. So as always, Forza Azzurri Sempre, yes, they won the Under-17, Under-19 competitions. Oh, our little haters always say, it's the end of Italia, it's the end, they're not going to be the same. Fuck off, piss off. That's what I have to say.
Happy to play it out and now the whistle.
Mbappe has more knockout goals than Pinaldo in the World Cup. Tomorrow's going to be fun. I wish France Portugal is the first game. I had the poll. Which Euro game are you most interested in? Most people are interested in Spain and Germany, but Spain are overrated. This Italia team is not good. Spain are overrated. Germany are going to beat them. Spain, their record is poor when they have to go up against a host country. They're like 0 for 8 or something. Spain are going down. Spain are going down. That's all I have to say. Cristiano Ronaldo, is he going to gain some sympathy tomorrow? It's like, oh my God, who are you fooling? Your publicity team says good things about Messi. It's not you, it's the PR team. Who are you kidding? My God, man. The right guy won the World Cup. The right guy won the World Cup. This is how you know the universe is in sync. The universe is in balance. That's how things should be. Messi won the World Cup after Maradona's death. He couldn't write any better. Thank God. Just the 91st minute goal. Wow. They make this shit look real, I swear. What's going on? What's going on?
Gonzalez is on the ground. Incredibly, the game is tied. Their goalkeepers and penalty shootout specialists in the same way as
Argentina play attacking, they like to press, so I think they don't know how to just mentally sit back. That doesn't exist in Argentina. That's just my observation.
Emiliano Martinez is, for what it's worth. That one's whistle is a foul. Quickly back into
But they
back to the right, man down for Argentina.
nobody was marking that Ecuador guy over there. He was wide open. I wonder how scripted that really was. But it didn't even land to him. Douche fans gonna act like Ecuador is some squad team. They don't watch the Copa America. Go France! I hate France because I support Italia, but go France against Portugal. If France loses against Portugal, fuck France!
And Gonzalez, 2 Argentine players go down, and I was surprised they took this one quickly because I thought, hey, bring everybody up. Instead, they take advantage, go right back down to the right. Gonzalez is on the ground.
There's just no excuse there. You got to close in on him right there. That was bad.
Coming in, yeah, he's on side, and nobody touches it at the end of that one. What a great ball in from Yagoa. And Rodriguez off the bench.
That was Nicholas Otamendi right there. He's the guy who made the mistake. Ironically, Scaloni takes out Lisandro Martinez because he's a shorter defender, and Ecuador are going to whip in a bunch of crosses in there. But actually, Otamendi, the taller player right there, Otamendi does not close in on his marker. Otamendi conceded the goal, but Otamendi made up for it by making the game-winning penalty kick. But Otamendi was absolutely responsible for the goal. He didn't mark his man completely, which is ironically because Scaloni substituted Otamendi. But it's not the fault of Scaloni. I put the blame on the player right there, that he should have done a better job of just, okay, you get underneath. What if they try to cross it in, but it goes underneath? Otamendi's there to defend against it underneath. But Otamendi made up for it. He had the winning kick of the penalty shootout. So, again, mistakes are made throughout the game, but Argentina made the least amount of mistakes compared to Ecuador. So, Argentina were the better team because they made the least amount of mistakes compared to their Ecuadorian counterparts.
Does he get a touch on the ball or not? Do I have to?
What a match that was. They should play 30 minutes of extra time. I'm against it. I really need this match to myself today.
Las Vegas, all three of those games live on FS1.
I could not take any more heart attacks.
Survive and advance.
Even though we got heart attacks today. Penalties! Penalties! How you doing? How you doing? Oh my God, this guy crazy. Crazy. You crazy. Messi's go. It's a team game. He missed the penalty. This was crazy.
With the full 90 today.
And it was mostly Argentina, although here's a nice opportunity, and again, a man that will play a big part coming up in the highlights. Martinez does the split to make a nice save.
A great free kick here from Argentina. Messi lifts the ball in. McAllister puts it far post, and Martinez said he didn't think would score. The center back was Sandro Martinez.
Transition to the hour mark. Another set piece. And ball. And it had been building for Ecuador, multiple corner kicks in a row, and
Gets the ball in the hand. His hand was outside of the silhouette. Valencia steps up and just doesn't catch it clean. Gets it off the post. It looks like he almost hits it off his heel or ankle.
Poor BK.
yeah, he had MVP for sure.
But Ecuador, they're not going away. They're still coming, still serving crosses in. Rodriguez heads it in. Argentina is absolutely stunned in extra time.
It was something just turned on in Ecuador.
And he could have won it here at the end. But snatched it. First up, Lionel Messi.
We can see that off there.
For him being injured and not playing too well, that was a bit of a gutsy PK.
For me, this was the fourth penalty. After you got that lifeline, Messi misses. You have to make it more difficult on the keeper.
And look at this save. This is amazing. He is falling down to the ground and just reaches back up with a big old paw. I know, my man. I know. Cheaters everywhere. From the Ecuadorians, they know what's happening.
Great penalty here.
CONMEBOL Copa America 20.
Messi missed the last game with the full 90 today.
Penalty shoot. This is crazy.
In cruise control for most of this game, but they surrendered their lead late, and now we're off the penalty kicks in Houston. And here's how we got here: the game's first goal.
Yeah, this escalated quickly, but like you said, it was all Argentina set piece, far post. Martinez gets his head to it, and Argentina cruising.
Yeah, ball here on the ball. Valencia with the penalty. Doesn't catch it clean. Hits the post.
I think it's over, right? I mean,
Right, yeah, why not? Why not? Let's make it more exciting. But credit to Ecuador, they did a really great job of just staying in this game. Rodriguez with a great goal in extra time.
And they almost got the game winner here in 90+7.
all into the body. Look, it's as if Ecuador just came alive in the last 5 minutes of the game, and they could smell it, they could feel it.
So how much does that energy translate over to penalty kicks, if at all, Max?
I mean, this guy and this team, I think they said, all right, we're going to have to do it the hard way. And it is a little bit deflating. I mean, first off, the goalkeepers that they have, including this guy right here, my goodness. And you're going to go to a penalty shootout like that.
Argentina's been in a situation with the highest stakes and been able to take them out on top. So Messi setting the Patone would step it up.
There you go. First man up, Lionel Messi. Why not? That's all good managing. Good managing. For the call back to Houston. John and Stu.
On the 9th consecutive penalty shootout for Argentina that Lionel Messi will take first. He has made every single attempt bar one. When he could hide Chile in the 2016 Copa America final. This Argentina team that
Ready to go here out there at the halfway line. Ecuador had more of a team huddle. They were delaying things. Argentina ready for business. So important the first kick. That's why Messi goes. You set the tone for the rest of the shootout. Huge moment for Argentina here.
It's 37-year-old Alexander Dominguez, who gave on 3 penalty shootouts with his club team last year. The net is off the top of the bar into the roof of the net. Messi missed.
Oh my goodness.